Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's been delay of what of 9 minutes almost. Okay. I wonder if you can. Hi. Okay, now you need to spread the word that there was some technical issue. That's why there was this delay because this new OBS wasn't recognizing some of the drivers. So I had to change a few settings. But I hope that whoever are here, we're good to start. So let's get started straight away. I hope that those who are here will be able to do it. Those who aren't here will just see this video in the archive. So let's get started with the people who are here, and I'm going to start with the plan. So these are the things that you need to remember, that we shall revise grammar. I'm fine, by the way. Shaunak, thank you so much. So please have your notepads ready. We are going to discuss one question at a time. Be honest, sincere when you correct, and do not type your answers in the chat window. Please don't do that. And now we will just remember that we will revise everything from the second unit, because in the last session we did the revision of unit 1. So this is only about unit 2, again a unit that I have personally not taught. This will be a good thing. If you have missed out on any grammar question, here's your chance to revisit unit 2. And now if you are ready, you can just tell me that I'm good to start, and we will. By the way, you need to spread the word, uh, if you can, that we are online live indeed, albeit with an 8-minute delay. Hmm. Due to technical reasons, of course. Okay, so are you all ready to start? Hi, Suraj from the ICL batch. Okay, so are you ready? Good to start. Here's your first question. The first question is based on collocations, and well, when you hear the word collocation, you should remember what collocations are. Collocations are the words which are always used together. That means the words or terms that are found together. So those are collocations, and here is what I want you to note. These are the 10 words: fast, right, clothes, most, weak, renowned, gazing, main, warm, ice. And now, here are your entries. Okay, so now I want you to try them on your own. I'm going to give you about two, how many? 3 minutes, let's say 3 to 4 minutes, to try to get the answers right. So find out which word fits in where to make it a perfect collocation. All the best. Hello to everybody. Okay, should be easy. Hello, Vedan from ICA. Solve it for collocations in about 3 minutes for those who have just joined. 11 science, Soham. Hi, Soham. So those who are with the notebooks need to let me know whether you're good to start the correction so that I could reveal the answers. I don't mind if 11 science guys also do some much needed revision. After all, you have science as a subject. Sure. Hello, Nachiket from CA1. Hi. In a minute now, probably, I will reveal the answers to you. Hello, Prapti from ICV. Okay. I am conceding more time than usual because the people who are just joining us need to understand this question and they need let's say a fair time to be able to attempt this first question. We're doing collocations as based on unit 2.2. I would want you to make a note of the unit number as well. So fine, let 11 science I will conduct some revision lectures for you 100%. And at the moment, well, try to, okay, done. People are saying that they are ready. May I now reveal the answers for collocations? So one guy is saying done. Okay, so now I'm going to reveal the answers. Hope that you've got the same. And here they are. So I have no doubt that you would have scored. Of course, this is not such a difficult question, although you need to remember what collocations are. Did you get 10 out of 10? Did you score out of? I'm sure there are people who would have scored out of. No doubt about that. 10 on 10. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Yeah. Prapti has got it. And NetNork Gaming has got it. Okay, 10 on 10. So are we good to move to the next one? Can we move to question number 2 now? 5 out of 10. Suraj, you could have done better. 5 out of 10. No, man, that's massive. 50%. Okay, Vedan Deshpande, 10 on 10. Can we move to the next question? I appreciate the people who scored 10 out of 10. Of course, that's awesome. Uh, Let us proceed now to the next one, I suppose now. Okay, sure. Let's go to the next one. So here is your second question. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. Figures of speech. Now, if you remember that this is a poem, Unit 2.1, try that. The good thing is nobody this time is typing answers in the chat. That's a very heartening thing. Last time I remember people typed answers in the chat and that wasn't so cool. Everybody got to see the answers. You got to try on your own. So they do not sweat and whine about their condition. Figures of speech, unit 2.1. Animals, yes. But don't type the answer. Of course, you write down the answer in your notepad. I will reveal the answer in a couple of minutes. Okay, people are done with this very fast. I'm going to reveal the answer. And so the answer is onomatopoeia, the whining sound that's been expressed for a better poetic effect. Now, I want you to realize that the spelling of onomatopoeia matters. It's Onomatopoeia. So don't just tell me that you got it right. Did you get it right with the spelling? It's very important. If you mess up the spelling, you're going to lose half the marks. You'll get half mark. So if you have got everything right, that makes sense. And if you have got it right, also let me know if we can go to the next one. With the spelling, I'm sure you meant. Hi, Ritesh Bhalera. Okay, got it right with the spelling. Fine, fantastic, no problem. Okay, tautology. Why are you saying tautology? Sweat and wine isn't the same. Sweat is to work hard. Wine is to complain, grumble. Balcony boy. Hello, balcony boy. Is your real name Ritesh? I doubt. Okay, next. This is a question. It's for change the voice, and it's from unit 2.3. The line is, this approach has never let me down. Antithesis. No. For the last one, antithesis isn't the answer because it's not exactly opposite. It You may write it as antithesis, but they are not exactly the opposite terms. If you write antithesis in addition to onomatopoeia, fair enough. But if you missed onomatopoeia, no, you missed the main thing. And now for this one. This approach has never let me down. Okay. Well, I hope you will score this one. This approach has never let me down. Let me know if you're done with your effort, with your try, so that I can reveal what the correct answer is. Done? Okay then. You need to be honest about the correction part. Remember that. I have never been let down by this approach. Now, check properly. Is that exactly what you wrote? Did you get it right? I have never been let down by this approach. You need to put the by part at the end. And because it is has and have, when you change the voice, you will need to use the word been as well. Got it right? And if yes, can we move to the next one? I hope you are also making note of the unit number. Yeah. So this was from unit 2.3. I have never let the. Ooh, you missed the word been. Okay. So let's proceed to the next one. Now this is probably going to be the what you can say the most testing question in today's lecture or revision session. Here I want you to fill in the blanks with appropriate idioms. So I will provide you with the options, but then you have to do the necessary changes. The tense change. If the past tense is required, the gender change, okay, masculine, feminine, gender. These are your options. I believe, let's read them out. Drown out, hits in the head with the brick, get one's affairs in order, connect the dots, begin to dawn, stay hungry. So let's count: one, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. A half a dozen options. Now I'm going to probably shrink my image to in order to make all the questions visible. Let me be somewhere here. That's it. So now this is good use of technology. Now if I wouldn't have shrunk my image, the webcam size, you wouldn't be able to see all the questions. Now for this one, I'm going to concede nicely about 7 to 8 minutes, because you will really need to do this properly. You have to remember, you have to make necessary changes. You will have to change the tense if necessary, also the gender and use of proper pronouns. All the best. I'll be back. Hi, Zeal is here. Okay. Hi. The wealthy landlord made a will dash before he could die. Use the options, make necessary changes so that I can be happy that you actually understood idioms. You need to make necessary changes. Those who aspire for success should always dash to learn more. If you dash, you will realize that crime ultimately leads to poverty. Guys, don't be late. In fact, we started late, but that was because of a technical issue. I was right here from 7:25, but then the software keeps changing the OBS. So there was an issue with the drivers. So as much as you are sorry, well, I apologize for the 8-minute delay. But now, gaming with SD, now that you are here, please start doing this question. Okay, it's very important that you understand the idioms and make necessary changes to apply the idioms effectively in your communication. I was reading the lines, so let me move to the fourth. The siren of the ambulance dash all other traffic noise. When the father learned about his son's misdeeds, it dash. Okay. The last one is, on reading exactly same essays in both answer sheets, it dashed the examiner that the students had cheated during exams. Don't type answers here, Zeal. Don't type answers in the chat. Don't do that. Do not type answers in the chat. You do that in a notebook. It's okay. Because what happens is everybody will see the answers then. Don't do that. I'll reveal the answers now very soon. Anyway, the wealthy landlord made a will to get his affairs in order before he could die. Now you will soon learn, Zeal, whether that was right or not. So those who are doing it, let me know when you're done. For those who joined late, especially gaming with SD, we did study. The first one was on collocations. We did revise collocations. Then there was figures of speech. There was change the voice, and now we are on to the fourth question. Anyway, this video will be archived, so if you have missed some questions, you can always revisit the video library and get this video. Yeah, cheers. Okay, Nachiket is from 9th, he's saying, and he's still trying. I appreciate that. Wonderful, brilliant. Well, the point is, idioms are idioms. Even if you are from the 9th standard, the 10th standard, or even someone, I think Karulkar is from 11th science. So there are people joining us, but then idioms are idioms. Regardless of the standard, you should enjoy doing them. May I now reveal the answers? Let me know. Please bear with me because I'm down with cough today. So, okay. So let's now go to the answers. Check them one by one. So here were your options, and this is the first one. So, Zeal, did you get it right? Yes, you did it not? The second one, those who aspire for success should always stay hungry to learn more. I believe this time you didn't have to change that. Stay hungry was just the option. If you connect the dots, you will realize that crime ultimately leads to poverty. If you connect the dots, again, you didn't have to change anything here in this one. The siren of the ambulance drowned out all other traffic noise. Now here you had to change drown to drown because it was past tense. So what did the siren of the ambulance do? It drowned out all other traffic noise. Means it reduced, it absorbed the other sounds. When the father learned about his son's misdeeds, it hit his head with a brick. Hit in the head with a brick is it hit his head with a brick. Here you had to change the pronoun. We're talking about his dad. And the last one, on reading exactly same essays in both answer sheets, it began to dawn on the examiner that the students had cheated during exams. Began to dawn. So begin to dawn, change to began to dawn on. So let me know if you got that right. Thank you so much, Rage Gaming. Okay, so Zeal, you shared one of the answers, but then you need to tell me if you got the others correct as well. Did you get all correct? 4 out of 6 is not bad at all. 5 out of 6, Prapti, fantastic. 4 out of 6 is good. Anything above 4 is good. So I'll take 4. 4 out of 6, fine. 5 out of 6 and 6 out of 6, awesome. All correct. Awesome effort. 5 out of 6 is fine as well. I've told you. Anything above 4, wonderful. Okay, so thank you so much. Kind of you. Now can we let me know if your correction is done? We could move to question number 5. We have to deal with 10 questions. By the way, if you do get something wrong, don't just be happy to put a cross and just keep it wrong in your notebook. Write down the correct answer so that the next time you will not go wrong with it. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my big webcam image because this one was made cut short so that you could see all the questions. Okay, let's go to the next one. Rest in the bottom lay. Figures of speech. This is unit 2.4. I have no doubt that you recollect this. It is one of the most important questions on figures of speech here. So, let's see. Sorry. Are you ready? In fact, I would concede little more time because there isn't just one figures of speech here. So this you say it's easy one, but yeah, hola. But you have to write all the figures of speech that apply, not just one or two. Make sure you just don't write one figures of speech. Try write all with the explanation. So those who are saying it's done, it's done. I highly doubt that you wrote all. Ha! Well, you're trying to talk in Spanish with me. All right. On a serious note, please make sure that you write attempt everything. Okay, so are you ready? May I reveal the answer? Okay, so here is the answer. First, it's pun. The word rest can mean rest as a quality of being relaxed, or it can suggest the remaining things. Okay. Next, I wanted you to write down personification because rest is given the human quality of lying down. And the last but not the least is tautology because rest and lay can mean the same. So please let me know if you wrote all the three and if you wrote the correct explanation because only then you would get full marks here. Did you write everything? Wrote 2. Okay, not bad at all. सब आता है वाला बंदा from SB2. Okay. So I hope that Rakesh Kumar, Sab Aata Hai Wala Banda, you wrote all the three. I hope. Can we, if you have made notes, can we move to question number 6? Let me know. Got personification and tautology. Fantastic. But does that mean that you missed out on pun? I'll wait. By the way, I'll shrink the image. Sorry. Now you'll be able to see the full thing. My God, you missed pun. That was not good. Pun was something very important there. So now can we move to the next one? Question number 6. So we've had different questions today, okay? Let's recap a little bit. We are halfway there from questions 1 to 10. We're on question number 5. Yeah, surely we'll go to the next one. Let's recap. The first one, well, there was collocation, there was change the voice, there was figures of speech, then there was this nice question on idioms that you just did. This was in fact the second figures of speech question. Let's see what we have for the sixth question here. Okay, we have a question tag. Let's walk together. This one is from 2.5. Now you recollect what is the title of that chapter? It's from unit 2.5. Let's march it is. Absolutely, Prapti is right. So let's march it is. And the line is let's walk together. There is a difference between make interrogative and adding a question tag. Bear that in mind when you do it. Should be easy, this one. The easiest so far. Yeah, let's march is the chapter. Agreed. May I reveal the answer? Done. It's an easy question. Shouldn't take you that long. Okay. So here we are. Let's walk together, shall we? Now, this reminds me that whenever the line begins with let's, the tag is always shall we. Sorry. Did you get that right? A point to be noted is if the start is let's, which is let us, then the tag is always shall we if the line begins with let us. Great. So question number 7. Let's see now what do we have here. Provide demonyms. Now what are demonyms? It is a noun used for the inhabitants of a particular country, region, territory, etc. Now this was discussed when unit, I believe it was the Old Man and the Sea that I was doing with some classes, where you had this discussion about demonyms. Again, I'll give you an example. Suppose country is India, and therefore I am an Indian. That is what demonym is. So those who are not aware of this term, please make a note of it. Okay, demonym. So I will provide you with some countries, places. You would have to come up with the demonym. This is based on 2.5 as well. And of course, in the last unit, in the book review lesson, The Old Man and the Sea, you will have demonyms discussed again. So here is what I want you to do, and I hope that you will be able to provide all the demonyms. I'll read out the names of countries for you. Sudan, France, Peru. It's not Peru, it's Peru. England, Spain, Switzerland, Cuba, Thailand, Wales, Denmark. So let's see if you can provide the proper demonym for this. This could be an activity based questions. Where I expect this at the SSE is that this could easily be a question for 2 marks, activity based questions, where there is a passage and then you have to provide the demonym. Get the spellings right. I want to concede about a minute or 2. So exactly, the simple meaning is provided at the top there. The word used for the inhabitant, the natives, the people who stay there in that region. And the example was India, Indian, the native of a particular country or territory. All right. Hi. So, if you are through with this, I would like to reveal the answers. Let me know if you are ready for the answers. Now, boys here who are attempting this should not go wrong with number 9, because that's where this year we had the Cricket World Cup, England and Wales, remember? So, you shouldn't be getting number 4 and number 9 wrong. Here are the answers, and I hope that you got them all. Also, please do check the spelling and let me know your score out of 10, please. Hello, Flying Chapel. You joined us late. Can I say as usual? I wonder, were you late for the last session as well? Because we are now on the question number 7 out of 10 questions that we have in all. So, shouldn't be late. This is for you. This is a revision for the SSE guys. Of all the people, the SSE guys shouldn't be joining late. Hey, hi. Hi, Bhushan, who gave me the poem. I've gone through that poem. It's wonderful. In fact, it was not just one poem. Correct me if I'm wrong. There were 2 or 3 of them. There was this image sent. Okay, Devanshu is saying, sorry, there was a network issue. Okay, if you say so, I'll believe you. So, Prapti scored 6 out of 10. 2? Did you get 2 wrong or did you score 2? That's a good one. Did you? This is incredible. Suraj Shetty says got 6 out of 10. 6 is not bad. Also, let me know where, uh, which one in particular was the toughest, if there was any. 510. I think he means 5 out of 10. I'll take that. 510 is amazing. 2. Okay. You're talking about the number of poems. Exactly. So, I remember. Right. I have read one of those poems. And again, I think it was about the soldier who is on the border, who stands guard, and because of soldiers, we here feel safe in the country. Okay. Alright, guys. Anyone in particular which was tough for you? And boys, did you get the number 9 right? Did you write Wales as Welsh? Did you do that? Did you know that the demonym for Wales is Welsh? What do you mean by 3 and 81? Okay. 3, 8 and 1. So you thought that Peru was tough. Okay. Devanshu Kale is saying that he got 9th and 4th correct. So again, yeah, soldier and terrorist life. That was one I remember. Third one was a bit tricky. What was that? Peru. Yeah, Peruvian. And also remember the sound. It is not Peru. It is Peru, the country. Peru. It's Peru. Peru and Peruvian. Fine. If you have made a note of all the necessary things, let me know if we can move to question number 8. We got 3 more questions to do. Number 8, number 9, and number 10. Okay, people are getting ready. Fine. Let's go to the question number 8 here. His greatest contribution is the establishment of a free residential education system. Change to the positive degree. That's from the unit 2.6. Now, I'll say it again. His greatest contribution is the establishment of a free residential education system. Change to the positive degree. Remember, I don't want both the degrees. I just want it to be changed to the positive degree. This is from unit 2.6. Take your time, do it. It's too early to discuss the paper pattern. I definitely have the paper pattern. Definitely have it. We'll discuss it in some other video, some other lecture. Not today. We will do it. As of now, okay, focus on getting the remaining three questions right. We will talk about the paper pattern, the changes which are to be brought, the changes which are which people think would be there. There is a lot to discuss about. Also, just like the last lecture, you should probably mark these questions in your textbook. Like I'm saying that this is from 2.6, so it is a good idea to have the textbook. I hope you have the textbook handy, and to mark this with a grammar color. Remember, we use the highlighters for questions. You can use the grammar color for this. Hey, people completely forgot about the live lecture. That's fantastic. That is just brilliant. Commitment. Come on. I hope that whatever the time and questions are left, you try them sincerely and later go and watch this video again. Okay. It's okay if you forgot about the lecture. I had announced this. Nonetheless, I am doing what I can to have a nice revision conducted. The people who are attempting, instead of wasting time apologizing, I think you can now start attempting this question here. Doesn't matter. Page number. Oh, now that's a good one. Page number. Okay, let me try. I'm going to try to get you the page number. If anybody has the page number, please let me know. Okay. Okay, so greatest contribution. I think that's 93. Page number 93. Yeah, page number 93 it is. Alright, now page number 93 is correct. I've verified that. And now for the answer. No other contribution by him is as great as the establishment of a free residential education system. So the start is with no other. There's no surprise there. So no other, what are we talking about? Contribution. No other contribution by him is, now greatest is superlative. So you need to make it as great as. So no other contribution by him is as great as what? As the establishment of a free residential education system. Now calmly go through it, study it, see how we arrived at the answer, jot down the correct answer if you got it wrong, and if there are people who got it right, please let me know. So remember, I'm sharing this link with you. I did it the last time as well. Got it. Very nice. Vedant Deshpande is saying, got it. Hi, Anish. Um, no other contribution is as great as the establishment of free residential system. That should also be okay. So that should also be correct. No problem. No problem at all. That answer is also correct. You just wrote the by him part at the end. But just remember that it's not change the voice. Here you can use the by him part somewhere in the midsection. But the answer is correct. So if everybody is done jotting down the answer, let me know if you're good to go to the number 9, the penultimate one. That is the right answer. Well done. So can we go to the number 9? Okay. So let's see the question number 9 for today. Now I'm not going to read this question. The reason is if I read this, maybe I'll give you the emotions behind it, and the command is to punctuate it. It's from unit 2.6. Okay. So textbook page 99 is what I'm referring to here. If you want it, textbook page 199, and this one is from the textbook exercises. Very important. Although if you have the answers there, don't take a look at the answer. Be honest about it. So punctuate. It's Pereira. It is Pereira. 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 Hope that helps. So punctuated. I'll reveal the answer shortly. There are two ways that you can do the punctuation here. I'm going to reveal both the techniques. But first, let me make sure that I've given enough time for people to attempt this. Sended. It should. The link that I sent you is perfect. The thing is that that's exactly how I verified that it was page number 93. And I didn't sended the link. I sent you the link. Okay. Anyway, so here is the answer coming up. Now this is one way of doing it. I'm making it very clear that there are two ways that you can punctuate this. This is just the first one. Okay. So why are you typing the answers in the chat, guys? Don't do that. I'm revealing the answers for you on the screen there. So, wow, how lovely that cake looks, they said. We can't wait to eat it. Always remember that there's a capital W, and also there's a capital W for the word V, because that's the first letter after the inverted commas. So SB1, Utsav Pandey. I don't know what people are doing joining us now. It's almost over and people are joining us. Welcome Utsav Pandey, but we are on question number 9 of the 10 questions that we're going to do in this session. So you should have been there earlier. Okay, now time for the second way. You could do this way or this way. So here the difference is that you don't make the word wow exactly an interjection. And in the first one, you did put exclamation mark immediately after wow. You can put a comma, continue that as one statement. Sania Zambe form ICR. I'm taking it as from. And ICR guys joining us now. I wonder. I mean, the point is that we are now almost going to start the last question of this session. Joining us terribly late. It's been an hour. You're supposed to be here at 7:30. Here is the interesting part. The last question is where you will need probably your textbook. So I would now want all of you to have your textbook ready for the question number 10. Okay. Because it's interjection. I'm treating the word wow as an the interjection word, so wow will be exclamatory. Yeah, it can be. You remember the exclamatory sentences? How lovely that cake looks is exclamatory. The students are not late because of the notification. I won't take that. The reason is this was I did mention to all the batches that we are meeting on third Sunday of this month. So I don't know how that message was not communicated. Don't blame the technology. Anyway, I repeat, before I go to question number 10, I want all of you to be ready with the textbook because this is about unit 2.6 and I want, okay, the connection was slow. The internet connection was slow. I'll take that. Sure. I am not getting the doubt. Why actually I'm asking that how did exclamation come after it? Maybe we'll discuss this later. At the moment, let me know if you're ready with the textbook because now you will need the textbook. Let's see how many people get it first. There are going to be words you're going to find from unit 2.6. Are you ready? Okay, so let me give you the questions. Find it. Let's do 2 words at a time. Let me know if you found out these 2 words. The first one is echoed or reverberated. The word for that. Write it down in the notepad. Okay, don't type it in the chat. And the second one is in advance. Next, you have peace, calmness, a word for that, and the word for very hungry. Did you get those 4? We have 10 in all. Let me reveal number 5. Cautiously. All are from unit 2.6. Okay, no problem. Keep searching. I'm going to give you enough time for this. Of course, I have been smart enough not to ask the words which are already provided in the glossary. Some of them are, but not all of them. Fifth one is cautiously. So we are halfway there. 5 more to go. Okay, so let me reveal the number 6. Fight. Word from the unit 2.6 for fight. 7th one is amazing or very impressive. Try to find words for those. So, more than one now, or is it still only one? I wonder. Don't type the answers. I will reveal all the answers. Don't type the answers in the chat. Please don't type the answers in the chat. I'm going to reveal the answers on the screen. What is the need to type in the chat? Okay, we are going to proceed to number 8. A house or a shelter. Number 9 is curious, interested in learning. 2 more to find. 5 of them so far. People have got 3, 5. People are stuck up at 1 still. And let me reveal the number 10 as well. The last one is generosity. Now we are going to definitely wait for a couple of minutes so that enough time, there is enough time considered for you to come up with the answers. Use your textbook. I'm going to wait for you. I'll be back. Ha, and I'm back. What do you know? Alright. Is there anybody who's got all 10? Let me know. All 10, okay? Anybody? I'm going to reveal the answers now. Just before that. Anybody? What's the highest? That's it? 5 so far? 8. 8 is not bad. 8 is not bad at all. Eight is not a bad score. 6, okay. A minute more. A minute more for you to find whatever it is that you need more, and then we will check the answers. Okay. Shall I reveal the answers now? Seven, okay, I'll take that. So far 8 is the highest, but nobody yet claiming 10 out of 10. Nobody claiming 10 out of 10. Fine then. Here are the answers. Did you get that? Did you get that? Did you get that? And did you get that? So let's see. How many people are 4 out of 4 so far? Okay, Mega got 7. 9, okay. Fine. So far I hope people are at 4 out of 4 so far. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Anybody 8 out of 8 over here? I think famished was one that's very important. I somehow feel that that is the word that you need to know. Resonated, the first one is important as well. Fight combat was very basic. I don't think you had problems getting that. Great. 8 out of 8 so far is awesome. 7 is also cool. Okay, then number 9 and number 10. So, though someone was saying they got 9. So, did you get 9 correct? Is what you need to tell me. Did you score 9? Okay, 8 out of 10. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 8 out of 10 is not bad. Is that the highest? Anybody surpassing 8? Is 8 the highest? Okay, just not got the last one. Okay, so, okay, munificence. Now, munificence, isn't that a term from the glossary? I wonder if is it there in the glossary? Munificence. I want to check that. It is on page 94. On page 94, you have that last word. So it's there from the glossary. Okay. I probably would. There's only one poem that I have discussed in the channel. Would probably do one soon. I probably do the night of the night with the scorpion, night of the scorpion. I'll probably do that. Okay, so then asking you. So we are done with this session. There are 10 questions. Have the book maintained, because this was our second session and this isn't the last one. And let me now know your score. And you also need to remember that these sessions are really important, because that means that if this works well, there's always a time when we could meet to discuss any doubt that you may have, especially as we come towards the business end. Now it's Diwali soon and you need a thorough revision. So if this time works well, then this is another way that we could interact, get better at practicing English grammar. So if you're late, if you totally forgot about it, I don't know, but this is an effort just to do some much necessary revision. Okay, so you solved 4 and got all 4 correct. 9 out of 10, which is not bad at all. And I hope that there was some value that I could add to your understanding by virtue of this session. Thank you so much, and until next time. By the way, do let your friends know that there was this session, and share the questions with them if you need to. We will meet again very soon. I'll tell you when we are meeting next in our classrooms. All right then, take care. Bye bye.